No one surprised when Hillary Clinton announced this weekend that she is indeed running for president, but some people may have been surprised to see her at, of all places today, Chipotle. Oh, yes. Welcome to campaign 2016. And now you have Senator Marco Rubio throwing his hat in the ring. Let's go to our CNN chief congressional correspondent, Dana Bash, who is live in Miami tonight with all of this. All right, Dana, let's first just begin with Marco Rubio. We've talked about the video, before the video, and now finally, you know, the announcement. You were in the room. What was it like tonight?
Well, certainly there was a lot of energy for him. These are his core supporters. But I have to say, you and I were talking before this speech about what an eloquent orator he is. And he certainly ended up that way. But as he started, he looked pretty nervous, maybe a little bit even uncomfortable, sort of, oh my goodness, am I actually doing this, a sort of feeling. But when he got into it, his message was very clear. And it was a generational one, that he is the candidate of tomorrow. And there are others who are the candidate of yesterday, particularly his Democratic opponent, if he gets the Republican nomination. Listen to this.
Just yesterday, a leader from yesterday began a campaign for president by promising to take us back to yesterday.
That was really the theme throughout, Brooke, talking about his age, basically trying to turn his inexperience relative to the older candidates and youth on its head as a plus. We'll see if that works out in the long term, though.
Well, they tried to slam the then Senator Obama for it, and now here you have all these freshman GOPs. Same situation. What about, I mean, what a fascinating story that's going to happen here in Florida, because you have Marco Rubio, assuming you have Jeb Bush. They're actually very close. Bush, a mentor of Senator Rubio's. Great, both of them with a Hispanic vote. How will they manage that line there?
It's not going to be easy to manage. They're doing the best that they can now. It really seems to be a harder line for their friends and supporters here in Florida to manage than them themselves. But the interesting dynamic in Florida especially is the way they appeal to Latino voters. Obviously, Marco Rubio, who spoke some Spanish here, he is of Cuban descent. He speaks fluent Spanish, but so does Jeb Bush. He's a blue blood, but he's married to a Mexican-American. They speak Spanish at home, so he knows the language. He also understands the Latino culture. And in Florida, that matters big time. Both of them did very well in general election campaigns statewide against Democrats with the Hispanic vote. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out if and when the two of them do go head-to-head here in Florida, which is a very important state that could determine whether or not one or the other actually gets the Republican nomination ultimately.